So when you were doing like the solo, was there ever a point where you're like, maybe real estate's not for me, or have you just been like ground running from the start?
No, I would, in fact, I kind of did a gut check after I had a team. Probably, I was president of the St. John Real Estate Board from 2010 to 2013. We do 2-year terms there, and I was happy with the first 2-year term, and then we were about to land a big deal, and I had to kind of stick it through for the second one. We did land the deal, and probably I should have just quit then, but I'm not a quitter. My dad never taught me to be a quitter. And it was probably after that we ran into a real difficult market, and I haven't really admitted this, but the market was really tough. The economy was super tough. In my market right now, we're in a decent market, and the average market days is 90. So it's hard for some other people to understand.
A little different than here.
Yeah, a little different than here. I picked up this book called The Power of Focus, and it really focused me on what people, and I found like I was probably giving off negative body language, and it would be to the point that, I'd be in the grocery store and people say, "How's the market?" And I was like, "Oh, it's awful. Like, nothing's selling. Average days is going up," and it was all negative stuff. And, I sat down that Christmas. So it would have been Christmas, I believe, in 2014. I sat down with my wife and I said, "You know what? I'm just going to tweak what I say, to a positive. And if, and if it doesn't work, then maybe I should look at other options." And it was before I ran for the CREA board. And, it was one of these things that I'd be in the grocery store and people say, "How's the market?" And I'd be like, "There's tons of great deals out there right now." It's lots of choice, and it's not the best if you're a seller, but if you don't get what you're looking for, you can get back on the other end. And so it was I just retooled.
As long as you're moving in the same market.
I just retooled the same message, and I had one of my best years ever. And then I ran for CREA and won, and there was like all these positive influences. Because I guess going back, the year that was into question, I'd run for CREA regionally and lost, and so there was a couple negative things that built up, but then you just it's a power perspective. When you change that into a positive perspective, things roll for you.
I learned that from a woman named Carrie Manson. So she's director of marketing for Remax Integra, and I was doing a presentation. I was asking her for feedback on it, and she was just looking at a slide, and she was just like, "That like one sentence, that's a negative you're going at. Just flip it to the reverse of the positive side of the opposite."
Right.
And as soon as I made that flip, like everything flowed perfectly and like resonated better with people. And I was like, all right. So I try to take that approach so much more now. It's such like a good lesson I found that really helps a lot.
Yeah, people don't want to hang out with people that are going to suck their energy. But.
That's why nobody likes politicians.
Hey, they love the good news though. Mm-hmm. But so I changed that, and look, I mean, probably like any occupation or profession, there's up days and down days. And to say that it's all roses, sunshine, and puppies, isn't the best. But I've kind of been known as a little bit of a fighter and somebody who likes to win, and so.